4,000 relatives of soldiers who fought in the Battle of Passchendaele, which started 100 years ago on Monday, have joined Prince Charles, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Theresa May at Tynecott Cemetery in Flanders to remember one of the bloodiest chapters in the First World War. A majority of the 11,961 servicemen buried in the Commonwealth War grave were killed during the 100-day offensive to take the village of Passchendaele, also known as the Third Battle of Ypres. Tynecott, the largest Commonwealth War graveyard, lies on a former German machine gun position between Passchendaele, on high ground to the west, and the Belgian town of Ypres, visible from the cemetery a few miles away. The service will include readings of wartime poems, the diaries and letters of those who fell, including a German officer, and music from the National Youth Choir of Scotland, the band of the Royal Marines Plymouth, the Welsh Guards and the Central Band of the Royal Air Force, among others. In his opening remarks to the service, the heir to the throne echoed his great-grandfather, King George V, who had described the serried ranks of graves at Tynecott as potent advocates of peace. Standing at the foot of the Cross of Sacrifice Memorial, built on the former machine gun position captured 2 months into the war, Charles said, 100 years ago today the Third Battle of Ypres began. At 10 to 4 in the morning, less than 5 miles from here, thousands of men drawn from across Britain, France and the Commonwealth attacked German lines. The battle we know today as Passchendaele would last for over 100 days. We remember it not only for the rain that fell, the mud that weighed down the living and swallowed the dead, but also for the courage and bravery of the men who fought here. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Queen Matilda of Belgium walk among the Commonwealth war graves at Tynecott Cemetery. Photograph, Stephanie Lecoq, EPA. He added, the advance was slow and every inch was hard fought. The land we stand upon was taken 2 months into the battle by the 3rd Australian Division. It would change hands twice again before the end of the war. I died in hell, sacrifice. War dead remembered at Passchendaele. Read more. After the end of the war, almost 12,000 graves of British and Commonwealth soldiers were brought here from surrounding battlefields. Today a further 34,000 men, who could not be identified or whose bodies were never found, have their names inscribed on the memorial.